What is the matter?
Now it's live.
Yeah. You have announced. Why don't you announce on the Facebook that you are streaming?
You are announce. He knows my Facebook. God. Every time he clipped 10 years consecutive. This Facebook?
Yes, this is Facebook.
It's on now?
No, it is not coming. Just a second. It is still showing the off. Live? Just a second. Yes, it is live now. Yes, it is live.
Okay. Why don't you come from this side? Come straight.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure and privilege for me to be an integral part of this social media network. With the changing face of the world, changing face of the financial service, we know that you are no more location-centric. You are information-centric. You are not product-centric. You are consumer-centric. The digital advantage you have, we want to be part of your celebration, part of your success. We will keep connecting with you time and again. Thank you for tuning in. And the winners of the Doha Bank Knowledge Sharing Session. Here is a lady. Please come. Pleasure and privilege for me to present you an iPad. It's a simple function in Doha Bank headquarters. Thank you for banking with Doha Bank. You keep watching Doha Bank website and social media net. Gentlemen, please. Here's an iPad for you. Thank you. Good luck to you. Group photo?
Yes.
Come. Please. From this side. Okay, squeeze it. Finish. Thank you and well done.
See you next time on the social network for the next.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, I think it's a privilege. We live in a digital world. Today, the world is changing. The world is changing on account of globalization, on account of deregulation. Technology and consumerism is redefining the space. We live in an interconnected world, interdependent world. We live in Facebook world. We are only content providers. As a financial institution, we recognize the change in the consumer behavior. They are no more location-centric and they are information-centric. We devise business model to be innovative and also making sure the customer gets the convenience. That's the advantage of being part of Doha Bank fraternity. The world is changing for good. The crisis itself is an opportunity for us to redefine, realign your business model, personally, professionally. That's the change we are talking about. Financial economies are converting as real. Real economies are redefining the scope and performance. Mixed economies are performing. Advanced economies are grossly underperforming. Today, if you look at the IMF report which has been released today morning in Turkey, is a telling story. Global growth is at stake. Overall economic momentum in the global map is confined to 3.3%, while it was widely predicted as 3.9% by this time last year for year 2012. It is diminishing. Downward risk is visible. Advanced economies are just going to grow by 1.3%. Eurozone is in negative territory. Emerging markets, developing economies, if you look at it, they're going to perform 5.3%. China is slowing down from 8.4% original forecast. It's going to be confined to 7.9%. India as a functional democracy was coasting along very well for 15 consecutive years. Now it's going down. 6% was forecasted, now it's showcasing 4.9%. Middle East and North Africa is going to respond around 5%, where oil price, both Brent and NewMex, coasting over $90 to $100. It's an extraordinary fiscal and current account surplus in the region. The Gulf states, by and large, have got very strong economic fundamentals. At the same time, we are not isolated from the global crisis. Look at the impact and the challenges in the global financial space. The regulatory refinements required in the global map is getting delayed. Labor market conditions have not improved. And again, Eurozone is not aligning in total respects both monetary policy and fiscal policy together. We have seen that the new announcement by the ECB, European Central Bank, encompassing earmarked 500 billion, AAA rated by Fitch, but still it remains to be seen the weaker economies, whether Greece or Spain or Portugal, will be out of the framework. They have to come to terms in terms of fiscal consolidation. They have to live within their means to see that the growth is not compromised. Austerity and value creation have to go together. That's mutually exclusive in nature, but it has to be executed to professional perfection to see gross welfare to the masses not compromised. When it comes to currency market, liquidity was defined as an issue. Liquidity crisis moved to funding crisis, funding has moved to, again, sovereign crisis. That's the world we are in. QE1, QE2, now QE3. Printing money, improving the liquidity has stimulated the stock market. Stock markets are reflecting positive vibes. But is it sustainable? Is the world economy is going to deliver the functional goals? Are we going to make sure sustainability comes in and adding financial stability to the entire world? We have to watch and see. Currency market, by virtue of improving the liquidity, has got a direct reflection in dollar. The dollar index is weakening while the rest of the currencies are strengthening. Euro, in spite of weaker economic fundamentals, is strengthening. And again, sterling pound is $1.60 today. The reflection of the currency market is intertwined with the commodity market. Oil prices coasting along. Oil futures are improving. The Brent is scoring $90 per barrel. When it is rather $110 per dollar. WTI NewMex is scoring $90 per barrel. We have seen similar reflection in the natural gas as well. 3.4 MMBTU is the price for natural gas. Commodity prices, commodity futures are a reflection of dollar weakness. When dollar is weak, people hedge the risk by buying commodity futures. To be precise, 1.6 trillion is the GDP of the Gulf states. They are all running fiscal current account investable surplus. The inflation we have seen over 20% as a percentage of GDP. The current account is showcasing positive values. That's the positive side. At the same time, Arab Spring is creating negative influence in the local space. Unemployment is a challenge which we need to fix. Inflation has to be contained. The infrastructure creation is huge. In the midst, one country of substantive compliance is Qatar. Qatar has got economic sustenance in real terms. It runs in fiscal current account investable surplus for the last 15 consecutive years. Non-hydrocarbon is going to be the driving force for the years to come. infrastructure creation, airport, seaport, again, road, rail, network are all coming up. 2022 is also shaping up. Huge amount of non-hydrocarbon projects are in the making. Over $230 billion is what the aggregate expenses in the next 5 years, producing not less than 6.9% as the growth in real terms. This is a positive vibe for financial institutions. Financial stability is given by virtue of the fine supervision of public-private partnership model by the government, by the central bank, the local banks. Doha Bank has been a telling story for 10 consecutive years. Every year, with boom or downturn, we reflected a positive growth over the previous year. The return on equity is highest. Return on assets is highest. We have set globalization as a footprint across 11 countries now. From a local, we have moved to regional and global, building our brand. From a conventional financial frame to full-scale financial institutions, backed by insurance or asset management. We are in the making. That's the